Sharper Point Commentary, presented by Schwartz Laser Eye Center.
Palestine will be free.
New York City police officers stormed onto Columbia University's campus last night after finally being given the green light to oust a pro-Palestinian group that had illegally taken over an academic building and to clear out an anti-Israeli encampment that brought campus life to a halt there. In the West, ABC's Trevor Ault describes what he saw before and during the clearing of protesters at the University of California, Los Angeles, at UCLA. Anti- and pro-Israeli protesters mixed.
Several hours of violent clashes. We saw people on both sides using plywood boards, using batons to attack one another, to the point that UCLA officials referred to this as horrific violence.
Not quite as dramatic at the University of Arizona in Tucson, but the Arizona Daily Star reporting that after the university announced at 2 a.m. that the president of that university, Robert C. Robbins, had directed the University of Arizona Police Department to immediately enforce campus use policies and all corresponding laws without further notice. Officers in riot gear and gas masks fired non-lethal chemical munition weapons as they advanced on protesters. There were shoving matches and a barrage of items thrown towards officers. Of course, here in the Valley, ASU police arrested 72 people for trespassing after they staged a pro-Palestine rally on the campus last week. Now, the ASU Office of General Counsel says it's reviewing how the encampment was established and how the removal of that encampment was handled by police. 4 women tell our TV partners at ABC 15 that they are considering legal action after they say police forcibly removed their hijabs following their misdemeanor arrest at Arizona State University. One woman said, quote, "It's a trauma that will stay with me forever." I don't doubt her sincerity, but I have started to doubt the sincerity of a lot of students across the country. Iranian-American lawyer Elika Laban says on X, "Students have glamorized oppression so much that they have now reached role play status to satisfy their fantasies. Here, the students have approached the suffering of Gazans and are cosplaying as living through humanitarian crisis. In their American make-believe story, the students play Gazans and the school administration plays Israel." And I will bring you to case in point number 1. The pro-Palestinian protester who said that Columbia University needed to provide food to the protesters in that taken-over building.
It's ultimately a question of what kind of community and obligation Columbia feels it has to its students. Do you want students to die of dehydration and starvation or get severely ill, even if they disagree with you? If the answer is no, then you should allow it's crazy to say because we're on an Ivy League campus, but this is like basic humanitarian aid we're asking for.
What? They all need to go back to cosplaying anime cartoons.
Thanks for watching Sharper Point. Click to see more from Arizona's morning news and tap the button in the middle to subscribe.